Hey everyone, we hope you're doing marvelously well. Now, a lot of y'all said that while some of our recipes are quite laborious, you'd like to see something basic. Well, today we're gonna make a basic white bread. In the words of Eleanor Shellstrop, guess what bread? Yeah, basic. What's up YouTube, Sam here from Samyara's Den, where Dilyara and I explore various recipes for the everyday you. And for today's basic bread recipe, here's what you'll need. 320 grams of white flour, 170 grams of water, 30 grams of milk, 8 grams of yeast, 5 grams of salt, 10 grams of sugar, and 15 grams of oil. Let's combine. Mix them all into a bowl and work it into a knead. I'm using our stand mixer because, well, it does a fantastic job at kneading, but you could do this by hand too, or use a hand mixer with the dough hooks. Once the dough is nicely combined, shape the dough into a ball, cover it with a tea towel, and let it rest for 1 hour for the first proof. An hour later and our dough has risen nicely. Flour your countertop well. Punch your dough down and scoop it out onto the floured countertop. Now spread it out flat and then watch me butcher it according to Dilyara. So she's gonna step in to shape the bread. Usually I split this into 2 loaves, but this time around we're gonna attempt making a single loaf out of it. Et voila! Look at this lovely round chunk. Let's put this into a loaf pan that has been lined with some parchment paper and leave it to rest for about 30 to 60 minutes depending on how warm your weather is. Here's our loaf 30 minutes later. Look at it, so big and fluffy! It's so fluffy! Before you bake your loaf, give it a generous milk wash, which will result in a lovely crust when it bakes. Preheat your oven to 210 degrees Celsius and bake your bread for 25 to 30 minutes or until the top of your loaf is a lovely golden brown. Ooh baby, I like big buns and I cannot lie. Nicki Minaj, step aside because there's a new bun in town and it is hot. Once your bread's done baking, take it out of the oven and let it cool on the countertop or on a wire rack for about an hour. And here's our lovely loaf all cooled down. Let's cut into this beauty. Oh wow. Look at this crumb. Beautiful, ain't it? Soft, fabulous bread. And basic. I'm gonna bite into it and let's see how it tastes. This is so tasty and it's got a tiny hint of sweetness to it thanks to the sugar and milk that we added into the recipe. And it's just a lovely bread for your table. So there you have it folks, a simple white bread that you can make in the comfort of your home. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're feeling a tad bit more adventurous, do check out our simple sourdough recipe over there. I'm Sam from Samyara's Den, signing off.